Hey, friends.
Hey, give me a knife.
Hey, friends.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Hey.
I'll be back.
Oh, I could have done that.
Yeah, you could have.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you was live.
Good morning, friends. It's Amy Dove, the Keto Queen. How are you guys doing?
Good morning.
It actually is not morning.
Vietnam.
It actually is not morning anymore. It's afternoon. It's after church. We just finished up our virtual church service, and we are getting ready to get some prepping done for lunch. Hey, Sarah, how are you? Me and my husband were in the kitchen. Here he is, going to be helping. He's my little sous chef today. He's, look at there, ain't he cute? He is over here chopping up some, or cubing up some cheese. Hang on, I got to stir some bacon up. Cheese and bacon. Yes, guys, you heard it right. There's not very many meals that have cheese and bacon that's not delicious. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Kim. Hey, Celine. Oops. I was trying to get one of you to join me. Hi, Sarah. I see Wanda, Deb. Hi. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. We like Sundays. Sundays is normally family day. We always have someone from the family over to eat. My son usually comes home on Sunday. Today, we're having my daughter and my granny and my mom and my dad. So we are doing some meal prepping right now. I'm fixing for the second day in a row, requested, one of my family's favorite things. This is so yummy to have in the summer. It's delicious to have during the winter. I don't fix it all the time, and I'll tell you why. It is easy, but it does take some time. And I'm usually not wanting to put tons of time into the kitchen. So I normally fix this on Sundays. That way I know I have time Sundays or Saturdays. And that is the broccoli salad. So I'm sure you guys have had this before. It's so good. Everybody loves it. And there's not very many ingredients, and it's not, like I said, it's not hard. It's just time consuming because you have to do so much chopping. So that's how it goes with the salad. Thank you, Wanda, for sharing my video. Hey, Adam. All right, guys, so make sure, for real, if you know that I'm helping you in any way, that you do share my videos. That way we can reach more people, teach them how to eat amazing food that's easy to cook, easy to prepare, and get their life back on track. Because, guys, I mean, 2.5 years now, I feel amazing. Keto, it 100% is the way to go. If not, keto low carb is wonderful as well. But I love keto because I love ketones. There is a difference between keto and low carb, and the difference is the ketones. Your body will produce its own ketones, or you can have a ketone supplement. You guys know I love my keto nat drinks. But the ketones is what makes the major difference. The ketones give you tons of energy, appetite control naturally, tons of sleep, better mood. I mean, I love ketones. Now, I have a lot of friends who are low carb, which is awesome. Low carb is just is wonderful. The difference really in low carb and keto as far as the diet goes is that low carb, you're going to have anywhere from 75 to 150 calories in it. Not calories, I'm sorry. Take that back. We're not talking about calories, we're talking about carbs. A low carb dieter generally will have 75 to 150 carbs a day, where keto is a lot more restrictive. The carb counts are normally 20 or less a day. I've been keto for a long time, so my body is very picky. If I get close to 20 normally, depending on what those carbs are, I can get kicked out of ketosis. The awesome thing is, that's not hard. It's not hard for me to go every day eating much less than 20 carbs. So, if you guys have any questions as we're talking, go ahead and put them in the comments below. If you have questions about keto or low carb, I'm fixing to go over this meal with you real quick, or this not meal, but a side dish. Today we're making chicken bacon kebabs. It's my granny's favorite thing that I've cooked. She loves them and she requested it, so Granny is getting her request today. And then we're making a broccoli salad side dish, and I'll probably make some green beans. My dad likes canned green beans, so I'll probably make some of those. Hey, Sherry and Vivian, Ginger, Nora. Hi, guys. I hope you're having a great weekend. It's been so great. This is my, let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Friday afternoon, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm almost done with recovering from my facial treatment, so I can wear makeup tomorrow, thank goodness. So let me show you this beautiful stuff that's on the stovetop. Yes, we're making some bacon. In this recipe, there are only a few ingredients. Bacon is one of the primary ones. And I like to use my air fryer to make bacon, but also if I know I have to cut it up anyway, I just like to cut it and put it on the skillet. So there's my little sweet husband doing his part over there. He's cutting up some cheese. So we have cheese, we have bacon, we have broccoli. We also have a red onion. We have some mayonnaise. We have a little bit of apple cider vinegar and a little bit of sweetener. So that's all that goes into this recipe. Always 7 ingredients or less. This makes a beautiful side dish. If no one likes broccoli, they will at least look at it and say, that looks good. Hang on a minute. Those are big, baby.
Big?
Yes, they are big. Look how big that is.
It's cubed up.
All right. Bacon, cubed cheddar. This is his second time having it. So yesterday he was like on point with his cheese cutting skills.
Tell him why.
Why?
Tell him why.
I don't know.
Because you cheapskate.
Yesterday he was on point with his cheese cutting skills, and today he's got these big old chunks. That's all right.
I bought the cubes.
I'm gonna pass this onion right over to him. So Ricky is gonna be slicing or dicing a red onion, some cheese. That is not enough cheese because he cut it too big. So I'll put some shredded cheese in here as well. Nothing wrong with that. You can also just use shredded cheese. You don't have to have the block kind. But this makes a beautiful side dish. So if people don't like broccoli, they're at least gonna look at this and say, "Wow, that's beautiful." I like to bring pretty plates to a party. And the party is coming to my house today. So normally I would use like a smaller bag of the fresh broccoli and a half an onion, 1 small cheese block. The mayonnaise, I'm gonna post the recipe for you guys. This is actually a Keto Dad recipe that he brought to us a couple of years ago that we loved at my house. So I will post the recipe. I just kind of play around with the ingredients just to get it perfect. So the mayonnaise, you can start with like a half a cup or a whole cup. But I like to stir it around. Ricky likes his really creamy. It doesn't matter to me. I put just a teaspoon of the sweetener in there at a time to taste it because I don't want it sweet. And then I always use 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar unless I'm making a big bowl, which today we're making a big bowl. This big bag of broccoli, I'll use a whole red onion, a block of cheese, and some shredded cheese since Ricky cut them big. We'll use probably a tablespoon of the sweetener, 2 tablespoons of the apple cider vinegar, and I'll probably use a whole thing of mayonnaise. Just depends. Ricky likes it creamy. Happy Sunday to you, Tammy. Hey, Deborah. All right, guys. Hey, Sonia. She says she loves my bowls. Thank you, Haley. My daughter and my son actually bought these for me for Mother's Day. It's a big stackable, so there's a bunch of bowls that stack in here. They don't slip. They have awesome tops. So I love them. I use them all the time because I'm always mixing up stuff. So the broccoli cutting is really the thing that takes the longest with this recipe because you do want to kind of cut it up. And you can just throw the broccoli in a bowl. It's going to be big hunks of broccoli. It's going to be hard to eat, right? So I just kind of chop it up, cut off some of the longer stems. And this is what takes the longest in this recipe. So do you guys have any questions while we're coming on here? I hear Peggy. I see Amy. Can you use regular vinegar? I don't know. You could try it and taste it. I've never tried. The apple cider vinegar gives it just a little bit of taste. We really like it. That's the only thing. This is the only dish I use apple cider vinegar for. So I wouldn't buy a big one, but my husband drinks that crap. So, I mean, it doesn't get wasted here. I cannot drink that stuff. One time, the girls at work, they were on this health kick, and they said, "Oh, apple cider vinegar is supposed to be so good for you." So they were doing shots of apple cider vinegar because no one could drink it. So I literally put it in shot glasses and like all did it together. That way they would put it down. I'm not an apple cider vinegar fan, but this recipe is the one recipe I use it for. So it's already turning pretty. I'm just adding it as we go. We got some some cheese. We got some bacon, broccoli. Ricky's still cutting up some onions. That red onion's gonna add some more color to this. It's so pretty. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Allison, how are you? All right. What else questions do you guys have? Let me know if you have any questions this morning. I am going to come back later this afternoon with our chicken kebab recipe that is so yummy. I got to throw this bacon in. Ooh, the bacon's good. The bacon's almost burnt.
tears in my eyes.
Red onions don't do that, does it?
She's seen you working so hard.
Red onions don't bring tears to your eyes, do they? I think Ricky is.
Yeah, they are too.
I think he's lying. Hey, Tammy. Tammy says, sounds good. Okay, apple cider vinegar is good in water for an extra taste and not a pool water taste. I don't like it at all. We put it in this recipe because it calls for it. Okay. I love the salad. I need to come see you and maybe try some of your food. I would love to have you over. I love to cook for people. I think it's a lot of fun. Especially when I know who's coming and what you like. I love to cook for people. So anytime, just let me know when you want to come. Hey Anita, hey Vicky. I see Judy popped on. I'm gonna stay on here just a couple of minutes just to make sure you guys don't have any questions for me. One thing about this recipe, we just cooked up some more bacon. You definitely want your bacon to cool before you put it in the pot with everything else because you don't want to melt your cheese. So make sure your bacon is cooled off before you put it all together. Ricky's doing a great job with these onions, y'all. Ain't he, sweetie pie over here helping me? We're loving this kitchen island. I'm so glad I didn't let somebody talk me out of getting this kitchen island. Everybody kept saying I didn't have room. So yes, those are stairs over there, y'all. I'm gonna have to get some cute kitchen stairs because I cannot reach the top of my cabinets and I've already had to climb up there once today. So I'm gonna have to keep stairs somewhere close to the kitchen so I can get up in the top of these cabinets. Hey Holly, how are you? So make sure your bacon cools before you put it in the bowl. I'm fixing to get off here and have some ketones for the morning. We woke up this morning and made coffee. Sat on the porch and watched church on the porch with our coffee, and it was nice. The doggies in our laps, of course. We have not gone back to church service yet, but we ain't missing anything online. Eventually, we're going to have to go back to church, though. I know that. I love it, though. I just love it. I know that's awful. I'm sorry, preachers. I know y'all don't like to hear that, but I have really, really enjoyed being at home for church. My kids have not been participating in it. So, yes, they are grown kids, but if I go to church, they will go to church with me. They will not get their lazy butts out of bed to watch church at home. So, eventually, we are going to have to go back to church. It's just the way it is. But we are really enjoying it. I know that's awful. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Is anybody else loving church at home? Or are you one of the ones that's really hard to make it? You know, if it's a habit, you have to start. If you're not going to church, you have to make yourself get up and watch church. And a lot of people have told me they have not really been successful at that, but we've really enjoyed it. Pajamas, coffee, doggies, cool weather. All right. Maybe they'll let us start bringing our dogs to church. That'd be awesome. Adam said same. Hey, Millie, how are you? Hey, Angie. I see Sharon. I hope you guys have had a great weekend. Last night we went up to my aunt's house and played cards. My uncle had a birthday this weekend, so we've just taken it easy. All right, I don't see any questions coming along. I'm going to go ahead and get off here so I can get my ketones mixed up. And if you guys have any questions about ketones, please send me a message. I don't bring information to you about those all the time on videos, but I will talk to you about those. I guess I can talk to you this afternoon when I come back for the chicken kebabs. Ketones are awesome. You do not have to have them for success, but if you can add them, they are amazing. And they work for me the same today as they did 2.5 years ago when I first bought my first ketones. So they are amazing as long as you buy the right products that work. Still watching church online. That's Brenda. Hey Janice, how are you? Barbara said first time on Miss Started, we'll post the rest. Oh yes ma'am, I will post this recipe as soon as I post this beautiful bowl of all the good stuff in there. Hey Amanda, how are you? I hope everything's going well for you. I never get to see you around. I don't know if you still live in Jackson or what, but I'm glad you follow my page. Tammy said, have a wonderful Sunday. I sure will. All right, guys, so if you're jumping on at the last part, just go back and watch from the front. This is easy. I'm going to go over this recipe again with you real quick. I will post it with the beautiful bowl of salad. We're making a broccoli salad that has broccoli, cut up broccoli. We have a red onion chopped up, diced up. We diced up a block of cheddar cheese. You can put as much or as little cheddar cheese in there as you want to. Bacon. Again, as much or as little bacon as you want to. We're going to add mayonnaise. So I love my Better Body Foods mayonnaise. I usually will do a cup. I'll probably do more than a cup this time because I'm using a big bag of broccoli. And we're going to do 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Again, because we have a big bag of broccoli. And you do want a little bit of sweetener. My husband doesn't like it. He always says, don't put sweetener in there. But I put it in there every time and he loves this recipe. He begs me to make this recipe. So I will put sugar in there again. I use Pure. Pure is one of my favorite sweetener substitutes. P-Y-U-R-E. I buy mine at Walmart. It's pretty cheap. It goes a long way. Pure is not a 1-to-1 substitute. So if your recipe calls for 1 tablespoon of sugar, then you'd use a 1/2 tablespoon of Pure. So I think Pure for me lasts longer, or maybe it's just in my head, I don't know. It doesn't give Ricky the major aftertaste like Swerve does, even though he's not really a sweet eater anyway. And that's it. That's all that goes in this recipe. Super easy and absolutely delicious. So you'll mix all these things together. Now, I'll tell you the best way to serve it is cold. So I always do a little meal prepping. That's why we're doing this now. We're not going to eat till about 3 o'clock today. My mom actually likes it left over the next day. So you want it to sit in the refrigerator and get all gooey. Just like an awesome broccoli salad at a great restaurant. So you make your own mayo or just add to mayo? No, I'm actually using Better Body Foods. Mayonnaise is an avocado mayonnaise. It's my favorite mayonnaise. I can read all the ingredients on it. So whatever mayonnaise you normally use is perfectly fine. Just make sure it's real mayonnaise, not Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip is not keto friendly, but use a real mayonnaise. And I say when you're buying a sauce, I think when you're buying a, I think it's beautiful. I think when you're buying or trying to pick out a good sauce, you want to try to find something that you can read. If you can read all, let me answer him because he's being a little brat. Is this chop well enough for y'all? I'll say yes. He did a great job. Thank you, baby. That is not how you cut onion, but you can try. Try to show him like try to pretend like you're Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, that's not how he does it, y'all. Okay, and you saw how my daughter chops up an onion, bless her heart. Hey, Debbie and Alicia. Hope you guys have a great day. Let's see. No cream cheese. No cream cheese, Sarah. Just mayonnaise. All right.
Tomatoes would be awesome.
No.
Oh, yes.
No, I wouldn't want to put tomatoes in
Yes,
this.
tomatoes.
So Ricky's adding some more color. I'm going to show you the bowl again. Mine just looks good. It's going to be delicious. So again, my mom actually likes it better the next day. So we just added some red in there. So it is a beautiful, beautiful dish. All right, guys, I'm going to pop off here and finish up, get my ketones mixed. And I will see you all later for chicken kebabs. Bye.